Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Ponless Challenge Run, the live stream series where we are trying to complete a hat in time while collecting as few pawns as possible. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boot that bell button to stay notified. When we last left off, we managed to complete a couple of levels. We beat, of course, your contract as inspired, as well as 2 of the time rifts in Subcon Forest. And thankfully, all of that was pawnless, so Subcon Forest ended up being a real help for us in terms of getting more levels to play without collecting pawns. However, Alpine Skyline was a completely different story, as those in chat might remember from last stream. We spent almost an hour trying to figure out the minimum amount of pawns to be collected at the opening to Alpine Skyline, and that's why it says 9 pawns on the birdhouse for that level, even though we haven't done that yet. But tonight I'm hoping to continue in Alpine Skyline and ideally complete one of my favorite levels in this entire game, which is Windmill Peak. Hey, Copper Nicholson, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? I see. You're taking a break from fixing some stuff in a house. I'm sorry to hear that happened, Copper Nicholson. I hope everything gets repaired properly. Oh dear. I just realized something. So, we cannot just jump right back to the windmill, even though we were kind of right outside it last stream. We have to get all the way back there. Avoid. We'll get back there. It's not that difficult. It's just there's that one pawn on that one zip line that we have to collect. Ooh. Alright, so you don't have any running water. That sounds awful, Copper Nicholson. I hope it gets fixed. So let's see, we're starting with 118 pawns. Ideally, we'll be able to reach Windmill Peak with only collecting 1 pawn. And for those who weren't here last stream, they'll be able to see where that is. It's on one of the zip lines, which is somewhat annoying, but I guess I don't know what else to try there, because the pawns just kind of zigzag like an S. And that makes it so we can't just outright avoid it by swinging left or right.
The Old Windmill is this way. Make sure.
Fair enough, Copper Nicholson. And since you were asking before, I am doing well. It's that pawn right there. Oh dear. And now we're resigned. This is just that one pawn at the end of that, I think, first or second set that we have to collect, and then the others can be avoided. Let me update that. But since you asked, Copper Nicholson, I am doing well. I spent the past couple of days working on my game in various ways. Today I tried to make the song, and I think it's okay for where it's at, but I might need to add more instruments to it or make some adjustments to it. Ah, yes, exactly, Copper Nicholson. You fool! It was only 3 minutes into the stream, and we've already collected a pawn. We're off to a great start. Yeah, I was working on some music today for my game. Probably going to have to make some adjustments so that's not as... I sort of like where it is right now, but I'm not sure. It just feels like it's missing something. I've also been doing some writing for my game, as well as a lot of character portraits and artwork, so... I recently just did the character portraits for Cassandra, one of the... another major character in the game I'm developing. And that's not her. That's all good, we're still at 120 pawns. And all in all, having a lot of fun with that. Hey, Gretgor, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going?
The Old Windmill is this way.
It seems that, as I was telling Copper Nicholson, Gretgor, it would appear that the hat in time does not save progress in terms of... What? Hold on a second. I've avoided that pawn before. I think I was supposed to lean right there. Yeah. Well, I want to do the Old Windmill this stream, but we have to repeat our performance from the end of the last stream. It does not say progress outside the levels in Alpine Skyline, so I thought there would be like a level select here for once you, like, for example, unlock the windmill, be able to just start right at the windmill, but I guess not. So... Now, that being said, Rector, I do think, what's nice is we did the horns on the path to the windmill last stream, so we should only have to just get there. But it's a question of actually getting there, of course. Oh, you have another question, Rector? That. Alright, gotta update the... Let's update. Okay.
Windmill is this way.
I don't believe we tried that, Rector. What would that entail? So, the thing is, Rector, I did try to get to the Alpine Skyline thing early to see if I could still use the telescope without actually seeing it, but I was just having so much trouble doing the wall breach that I kind of just gave up on it. So, the answer to that question is no. But if you're interested in checking it out, feel free to, Rector, because that is a question that would be interesting to answer. Now, for those wondering why I'm not resetting right here, even though we collected a pawn, is because, as we determined last stream, there's that one pawn on that zipline that we just cannot seem to avoid no matter what we try. So, that's already going to be a pawn for the windmill. Even though it's not really part of the level, it's still there. Okay, fair enough, Rector. I wish you the best of luck with the wall breach glitching ahead in time. I as you've probably seen from my streams, I have a lot of trouble with it. So, if you're able to do it more consistently than I can, by all means, go for it. Now we just have to do this one, and hopefully avoid the pawns. Left. No, right. Left. Alrighty, here we are again, ladies and gentlemen. Windmill Peach. This is one of my favorite levels in the entire game, and hopefully I can show you all why that is. Oh dear. Well, I would show you if I make that jump, but yeah, exactly, Rector. It is kind of, it can be fairly annoying to get out of bounds on the ship. Is it doable? Yes, but it can take, like... It can take a while if you aren't, like, really practicing with it. And I agree, Rector. One thing this level already has going for it is this song right here. It just... I tried to say that music should really fit the levels or the areas of a game and the tone you're going for, and this one just matches it perfectly. It honestly feels like with the background track that you feel like you're rising upwards constantly, while almost looking around at the peaks around you. That's what this music kind of evokes to me, which is really cool. And yeah, Director, the Death Wish variant of this level is insane, but also insanely fun. Now, before we continue, so we're starting Windmill Peak with about 123 pawns collected, and this is the amount of pawns it took to get here. Of note, there is one mandatory pawn on the zipline leading to Windmill Peak, as well as 9 mandatory pawns necessary to actually get into Alpine Skyline in the first place, the intro. Without further ado, let's try to complete this level Ponless, and it is a big level. Now, the first thing I'm going to try to do is a little skip I like to do in the Death Wish. But the thing is, I'm not sure if I can do it without the no bonk badge. So, you jump over here, dive. Yeah. Aha, there we go! Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Snowflake, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Here's for Breakfast have patched a lot of glitches on this level, but that is not one of them. And welcome to my attempt to beat one of my favorite levels in the entire game. This is just such a fun level to platform on. Are you mocking me, game? Why? Why? We need that to do some of the things later, but it's also... Alright. Let me try to see, maybe, just maybe, if I just start the challenge, don't actually collect spawns of own count. Hopefully. Oh, wait a minute. We have to actually do it in order to... That's enough. Alright, chat. We're at a bit of a crossroads right here. We are going to have to come back here probably in order to get that gift for the... for one of the time roasts, but that's all in good time. Yep, exactly, Rekor. Sometimes things are like that. Oh, cool. Snowflake, I'm glad to hear you're excited for this level. It is a lot of fun. As you can already see, there's just so many different ways to play it. The Monkey Bee, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Welcome to the Ponless Challenge Run. And right now, we're trying to do Windmill Peak while collecting as few pawns as possible, and this is such a fun level. Now, what you're probably going to notice, chat, is that I'm going to skip a lot of this level because I've had to learn so many skips for this level because I've played the Death Wish variant of it so many times. It's just such a fun level. So normally, you would just wind round and round and round and get back upward. But here, you don't actually have to do these platforming sections. Here, you can just hop up right there. I messed it up there, but there's just so many alternative paths in this level, which is a lot of fun. Going to turn the other way? I guess not. Nope. Come on. There we go. So already we skipped that entire section right there and the lower section down there. But I should probably explain some of the reasons I really like this level. So besides being really long and well designed, it uses its space well. What I mean by that is, notice how like there's more level beneath us and all around us and such. As massive as this level is, it also feels really, really, I don't think claustrophobic is the word, but it feels very, very dense in terms of what's going on with its design. So you notice how there's little platforming sections down there and over there and below us that all intertwine together and kind of wind around in a spiral. There's even sections that kind of intersect each other in this level, as you'll see right there. That's all properly gated off, and it's so much fun to explore. There we go. And we'll be keeping our eye out for yarn because we definitely need as much yarn as we can get. So let's see here. We go up here. Around. I see a pod. Okay, we're okay. Yep. Now let's see. We have to get up here, jump over there. For a second there, I thought there would be those little birds that knock us around, but then I realized this isn't the Death Wish variant of the level, so... The Death Wish variant of this level is a lot harder, and everything moves so much faster. But here we can take our time a bit. Pop up there. Yeah, I do Snowflake. I guess that's a good way to put it in. And also, here's for breakfast. Why? Why you do this? Oh dear. Hi, Hackhead. Okay, we're going to have to try... Oh. Yeah, definitely, chat. F. I agree, Snowflake. I do like it when games have multiple solutions or multiple routes. Because it does feel a bit more satisfying in a couple of ways. First of all, it feels like you can kind of choose your own way through a level rather than having to follow one set paths. And second of all, it's oh here. I guess we got lucky on the respawn there. But second of all, it also means that generally a lot more effort goes into a level that has multiple routes than one that doesn't. Because you have to consider how the paths intertwine with each other. Alright, I don't know why I'm trying to get up to that platform. We don't have to get up there. I'm just trying to figure out a better way to get around that fence. Maybe, no, it's not quite enough of a gap there. We're just going to have to dive underneath and hope for the best. Now, what do we got here? Maybe if I dive for it. Okay, that worked. Alright, we've still only collected one pawn, so that's a relief. And for those wondering in chat, no, hard pawns do not count. We're referring to green pawns as pawns. Now, the Death Wish variant of this level, that thing moves much faster, and I have to do a little trick to avoid it. So what I usually like to do with this section is just wall run on that pillar and then try to dive for it. Dive for it. Fortunately, there are pawns right there, so we'll want to go for the further platform over there. There we go. Now, all we have to do is that. But yeah, as you were asking Snowflake, it's still one of the reasons I like this level. Notice how we just came through that section there and then it wound back around it up here. That's really good level. Now we're up here. I have sort of a second side trend. Just look at how intricate this level is. So much was happening. Now, normally we would have to go all the way around there and such, but I don't think the devs patched this glitch out. So if I'm remembering correctly, we just... Can I dive here? Oh. Do I need the no bonk badge for this skip? Wait, maybe I don't. Oh, damn. Hey, Smurfykins, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? Okay, so maybe we don't need the no... I mean, we need the no bonk badge to do a certain glitch I like to do here, which is just kind of diving to slide up this slope. Or maybe we don't. Maybe I just need it at the angle, right? Unless Gears for Breakfast patched it. Sometimes Strektor. Yeah, if it's other time. Good question, Snowflake. I actually do want to, when I'm designing the levels for my, I should say the areas in my game, I will be trying to make it so that there's plenty of stuff to, we'll say, upgradable, stuff to collect and discover throughout the game. So while you can, of course, just go straight for the main sections and try to get to the bosses as quickly as possible. You, like in Dark Souls, there will also be ideally other sub-routes or little side areas where you can get other stuff. Because I do like that about the Souls games, especially, just having all the extra stuff in their levels. Alright. I'm thinking what's happening here, chat, is I do need the no bonk badge to do a little glitch I like to do here, unfortunately. So, yeah, I am attempting a skip here, Smurfykins. Unfortunately, the skip requires the no bonk badge. So, I will have to attempt doing it with... Get out of here, bird. I shall have to attempt doing the skip with wall run, since thankfully, unlike the Death Wish version of this level, they didn't, There we go! Look at that, chat! We just skipped that entire section. Now we just dive through there. But, yeah, does that answer your question, Snowflake? Actually, wait a minute. There is a skip I can do right there, but I don't... Oh, wait, did they rotate it? They might have rotated it. I'm gonna have to check to see if I can change this or a minute. I think that's going to be a... Wait, what? This is not where I thought we would end up, but okay. The power of checkpoints. We didn't even get up here! Oh well. Well, there's probably some more skips I can do here just because of the way it's structured. Oh, wait, yeah, there's a skip I can do. There we go. No! No! That's karma. No! That's for doing all the skips. No! Why? Well, at least it's a level I enjoy playing. That pawn was sneak attacked us. It was a ninja pawn. Oh, and now we have to go all the way back. No! We were 2/3 of the way through the level, too. Gosh darn it. Why? Alright, chat. Here we go again. But yeah, as I was saying, Snowplay, I do intend to have a lot of stuff to collect or secrets to investigate in the levels themselves, outside of just the main routes. So that'll hopefully give it a lot more replayability and either options to go through the level, or at least feel like there's always stuff to uncover. And because I'll be using some Metroidvania-like elements where certain items are necessary to unlock certain things and such, it means I can end up hiding a lot of different stuff in the in levels that you might be able to see a little bit of it, but not actually collected until later. And that could also offer some more replayability and re-exploring an earlier area in different ways. That'll be fun. Good point, Director and Copper Nicholson. I'll definitely take that into consideration. Adding DJ Brews and Conductor as possible, read a message as options. The only one of the reasons I haven't been I've been hesitant to do it and to really consider it is that, well, I think my DJ Drew's voice is okay. I don't think my conductor voice is even remotely close to the actual conductor. So I always think of the conductor as having like this thick Scotch accent. The best I can do is like, "Oi, what you think you're doing? Oh, well, take this prop, lassie." But that's my junk. It's me train after all. Okay, fair enough, Record. I guess if I try the accent by myself. Fair enough, Copper Nicholson. Yeah. We're starting Windmill Peak with 125 pawns. This is the amount of pawns it took to get here. 1 pawn was mandatory on the zip lines here, and 9 pawns were mandatory at the start of Alpine Skyline. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So, first things first is do this skip. I mistimed that there, but that's okay. This is a great way to avoid doing that little intersection during the Death Wish mode of this level. There we go. Hey, Sunaru, thank you so much for dropping by. Yeah, it has been a while. How you been? Welcome to the Ponless Challenge Run. And right now we're doing one of my favorite levels in the entire game. But it's also, we also had to reset already because I, unfortunately, collected a pawn. Ah, fair enough, Gregor, you weren't aware of these tips. The only reason I found these tips is just by experimenting on this level during the Death Wish mode of it. Come on. Please. Okay, there we go. Oh, Oh, cool, Kaepernick. Oh, cool, Sooner. You're adding some videos. Nice. The challenge is to try to... So the challenge is to try and beat a hat in time with collecting as few pawns as possible. We're also going to explore all the levels in the game just to see what the minimum pawns for each of them are. So right now we're doing this level. And it's been really, really interesting because some levels have pawns in areas that are unavoidable. And other levels are very easy. So it's like, it really makes you experience the game in a new way. Now, let's see here. Oh, A Hat in Time is a really awesome level. I'd go so far as to say it's my favorite 3D platformer of all time. It's just so well designed, has so much charm to it. And if you love 3D platformers, Sunaru, play this game. It's cute as heck. I mean, just look at this, for example. We can smut dance. I mean, this alone is worth buying the game for, but even without the memes, it's also just such a fun game. Yeah, because I mean, if you know Smut Dance, this is the game it comes from, so... Which, fun fact, Smut Dance was added as part of the Seal the Deals DLC, so... It was definitely a worthy addition to this awesome game. And yeah, there is a Switch version. Oh, looks like I have to read a message as someone, so let me just, read this real quick, chat. Read a message as Hacknet. I've come to make an announcement. DJ Grooves is a dirty mother pecker. He pets on my pecking wife. So I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter. DJ Grooves, you got a small beak. It's the size of my timepieces, but smaller. And guess what? He pets my wife, so I'm gonna pet the moon. That's right. This is what you get. My super laser pet. How do you like that? I pets the moon. You have 23 hours before the owl pellets hit the earth. Now get out of my sight before I pet you too. Copper Nicholson, why? Yeah, it does look like a coffee pasta. Now let's continue this level. Uh-oh. Oh no. Okay, we're good. Better sit down. Now, the thing about this, just this step here is the way I'm showing it right here will not work in Death Wish because these inner wooden walls do not have collision in Death Wish. Instead, what you'd have to do is have the no bonk badge equipped and just kind of dive to slide up the slope here, but because I don't have that, I'm going to have to do it the other way, which can only be done in this variant of the level, which is jump off like that. And there we go, we just hit the whole inner portion of this level. Now, thing is, chat, even if I were to go outside and go around, which by the way is really good game design, I would still have to go onto that wheel anyway. So we're going to try and do a step here, just to... Oh dear, I forgot that they removed collision from there. Well, now we're up here again, so that's good. And yeah, that is a quote from Dr. Robotnik, isn't it? I'm familiar with Dr. Robotnik and Copper Nicholson. I played a lot of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. Oh, wait. Oh dear. Okay. Nope. We're still good, though. Did we not stand up there? I thought we could. We stood up there last time. Oh dear. Well, I have to do the step again. That's not too bad. That did. There we go. No, Smurfykins. As Drekor was saying, Death Wish is basically like really, really harder versions of levels that were added with the Seal the Deal DLC. It's actually really cool, but it's also extremely difficult, as you can probably imagine. It's called Death Wish after all. Like, to this day, I still have not completed all the Death Wish levels just because they're just so hard, especially the bosses. But I am glad that they're in the game because they add so much extra playtime to this game. Alright. I think they made it so that we would just slide off there, so we're actually going to have to try and... Alright, there we go, that's better. Now we can think a little bit. Yo, Copper Nicholson, congratulations on another callback. I wish you the best of luck with that. Oh, please avoid the pond. Please avoid the pond! Get me out of here! Okay. What we could have done is skip there. Do we? Nah. We don't want to risk it. Especially with all these pawns here. Oh, cool, Summerkins. You're looking to fill in a part-time job. Nice. Skip that. Alright, we're getting there, chat. Still doing pretty well. Just going to be spoders there. Okay, Smurfykins. Best of luck with finding that part-time work. Oh dear. No. Okay. Okay, I don't think we got up here, but I'll gladly take that checkpoint. That mark 2, just to be safe. This last section can be tricky. With all the gears and such. But speaking of employment, I actually did, I'll be starting a new job at the start of February. I'm really excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, oh no. I saw the fawns and I panicked. No. Okay, now focus. If we fail here, it's going to be a while before we can get back. I think we can stay on that platform. Okay, yeah, we can. Glad the camera doesn't lock us in here. I don't want to get on there because if we do, we're probably just going to end up rotating off. Yeah, fair enough, Smurfykins. Maybe if we... Can we stand on that gear is the real question. I don't know. Worth trying. Oh dear. This last section is tricky. I mean, we can always just try to hop around the side, so. Oh here. This is not good. Did we have the right idea with that outer platform last time? Come on. I overshot it. Oh dear, this is gonna be bad. Come on. Oh dear. Save it. Sorry to hear you're having computer problems, Copper Nicholson. Alright. Wow, we actually had a chat point all the way up here. Yeah, do you think I should start at the back of the bottom because we did technically die? Or are you all okay with me just kind of continuing from here? Because I don't really feel, it doesn't really feel right unless we do this all in one shot, in my view. True, we didn't collect any pawns, but still a death. Alright. Well, how about this? Let's at least practice trying to get up there, and then we'll try to do it all in one go. Just, Okay, so we get up here. Down that? Yeah, we can stay on the lamp. Okay. This will be more of a routing section in that case, and then we can reset if we have troubles. Oh, we can stand up here. Okay, that does change some things. Then we just jump over here, and bop, 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 bop. And we're up here. Stand here, and... Oh, no. Why? Okay, no, we can avoid it. And then there's the timepiece. Alright. That's fair, it would take forever, so... Even if we died once, we didn't collect any pawns in this level itself, it was just on the route to get here. So, I guess that's it. One pawn's the best we can do. If we can just grab the timepiece. There we go! Let's go! Windmill Peach! Alrighty, so that's one timepiece down for Alpine Skyline. And no need to change the pawn counter here since we only need that one pawn on the way up to the windmill, so that was fun. I'm going to take a quick break to get some water, so don't go anywhere, everybody. I'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back, everybody. Let's continue our way forward. Now, chat, Windmill Peak is, of course, my favorite level in Alpine Skyline, because as you just saw, it was well designed. But now we're at a bit of a crossroads, chat. There are 3 different ways we can go. We can go to the bell, we can go to the burb house, or we can go to the lava cage. So, hey, Dr. Sputnik, thank you so much for dropping by. How's it going? So what I'm thinking, chat, is I actually don't want to put up another poll to give you all a chance to decide which level we'll be playing next. So let's see here. Add a poll. All right, chat. Where to next? Your options are the lava cage, Alright, will last for 2 minutes, and it's up. So yeah, I'll give you guys some time to decide which level to go to next, since it does take a while to do these levels because of the amount of exploring we have to do in Alpine Skyline to get there. Oh yeah, Gregor, I agree. Lava Cake probably would have a lot of challenges with doing Ponless. Because I remember there being a lot of pawns on that particular level. Also updating the starting pawns. Hey, odd, neutral, denserificants. Alright. Oh no! I see that the fall is tied. Well, we'll have to see where it goes from there. There's still about a minute left. So while we're doing that, I guess I'll just walk around here. Wish you good luck. You don't want to go that route, just avoid those pawns. I do like the design of these huge, I guess they're goat people. There is a lot of charm in it. In a way, they kind of remind me of the, whatever the names are of the Islanders in Super Mario Sunshine, but these guys are, of course, a lot bigger. The options are listed in the poll, which should be ending in about 10 seconds or so, Copper Nicholson. Alright, so it would appear that we are at a crossroads. The bell and the cake ended up getting even numbers of votes. So, yeah, Piantas, exactly, Dr. Sputnik. So I guess it's time for a second poll. Where to next electric boogaloo. So we have worst cake ever, and we have Bell of Dimensions. I'll give you guys 1 minute for this just because I do want to keep going, but I do find it fun to interact with you all. And the way we'll do it is because of the votes, we'll do the Burb House last. And then whichever wins this one, we'll do first. So let's see. The Fire Cake's over there and Bell's over there. While we're waiting, have a nice little fox. Yeah, I agree, Gregor. The Twilight Bell is really mysterious. I just wish they kind of went into a bit more detail. Like that's the thing about this Alpine Skyline is this easily could have been like top 2 for me in terms of worlds for a Hat in Time if it had a more, we'll say, descriptive story. But as it stands, there really isn't much story to go off here, so that kind of takes it down a few notches, unfortunately. Because honestly, these levels are a lot of fun, and of course, chat, you split 50-50, so that means I'm going to make all right, in that case, chat, I'll make the tie-breaking vote. Since we happen to be closer to the lava cake, I vote we go for that. Also, can we make that jump? I guess not. Yeah, we can definitely make that record. We just have to. It's completely unnecessary, but why not? First, we have to get back up there. The joys of platforming test. Wait to the bell. Oh, okay, so the correct route would be just to go from here.
I don't think any hourglasses fell this way.
Wait, is this not the way to the cake? Oh, no, this is for treasure. I see, so this is a sub-area. Whoops. Well, we probably want the treasure anyway, so might as well do this real quick first, Jeff. Now, let's see. there we go. Pop up there. Oh, yeah, I did see that copper and gold. Really awful what happened. Thank you. Okay, good, we avoid those. That's what I was concerned about. Alright, here's the treasure. Yes! Hooray for yarn. And this is a nice little lookout point, even though there really isn't much purpose to being up here. Let's head back to our regularly scheduled Ponless programming and try to go the correct way. Careful. I've not seen that movie, Smurfingtons. How is it? Let's see, red. Ah, there we go. That's where we have to go. All right, chat. Oh no, I see pawns. Left, maybe. Okay. And right. And left. Right. Thank goodness we can get through that Ponless. That's a relief. Now to try not to die. I see so many pawns already. Oh.
This heat is great! Oh, it's even hotter to the right.
Now let's see. We need to get up. Come on, Mitch. That'll do. Okay, so I think that's... Where would that take? That's gonna take us upward. Yeah. I think that's the correct way to go. Alright.
This way for the lava cave.
See what happens. Hopefully there's spots. No. Ooh. Yeah. There's treasure here, so we'll want to get that. Good question, Copper Nicholson. I do think it was an important part of American history, and if you're if you are a citizen of America, if you live in America, or if you care about American politics, or just America in general, that is a dark moment in our history, and you really should bear witness to it if you didn't see it. It was really, really disturbing, and just goes against so much that we hold dear in this country. Here. Oh, are you talking about the butterfly effects, Smurfingtons? Oh, that's how the movie starts. I see, Smurf. Well, I guess that's an interesting way to look at it, Redcore. You would be on the outside looking in, but from someone on the inside, it's the idea of a peaceful transfer of power is such an important aspect of the American Republic, and that event very much went against that, and so it went against a very fundamental belief and value for the United States, and that's why it's such an important event to bear witness to, even though what happened was awful. Now, we are... So, we're starting the lava cake with 125 pawns. This is the amount of pawns it took to get here. Without further ado, let's try to complete this level Ponless.
This is the lava cake.
Yeah. So, I do like that they're showing us this, ahead of time is great game design, and examples of that is teaching through gameplay. Right here, you're seeing a perfect example of this. So this right here is teaching through gameplay the idea of the rising and falling pillars. This is in a perfectly controlled environment. You can just see it rising and falling. There's no danger of getting hurt here, but that mechanic is used throughout the entire level. It's really cool. Sure, Smurfykins. What's your joke? Oh, you have gotta be kidding me. Why? Why? No. I mean, I'm pretty sure we can crawl in there, but the question is it going to shoot us upward or forward? No! Why you do this? Alright. Time to reset. Hopefully this will reset the pawns here. And I know that was a forced death chat, but we have to do some exploring here. All right. Now let's see here. That's very good, Smurfy Dents. Yeah, exactly. Confidential in time to find some buckets. If only. Anyway, let's update the memo. So, we're starting this level with 126 pawns. This is the amount of pawns it took to get here. And without further ado, see how far we can get into. Let's see if we can beat this level Ponless. Now, first thing to see is if we can even get into that cannon without collecting that pawn. I know we could in Mafia Town, but the issue with Mafia Town was it would just shoot us upward anyway. Let's try a smaller hat, so that's the smallest hat we have, I think. Okay, just crawl. Ugh. Now, chat, they placed that pawn so perfectly, there's no way for us to avoid that specifically. Oh, table's still up. My mistake. I believe that should fix it. Yeah. But I was testing this out. I don't see any way to avoid collecting that pawn for that. So, I wonder if there's any way we can checkpoint ourselves up there. I doubt it. But we can always try. Please? Please? I don't think this is gonna work. We are going really low. Where's the death barrier? Where's the death barrier? Okay. That went far lower than it should have. I was getting really nervous there. I'm like, are we gonna fall through the map now? It's like... Oh, I see, Crackcore. So we're going to have to test each cannon, aren't we? Well, I will do that, Redcore, but first I want to test if there's even any feasible way for us to get onto, like, that platform. I don't think there is. Yeah, this just seems like a bridge too far, unless we had, like...
This is the lava cake.
Maybe with the sprint hat, if we, like, try to keep our momentum. I'm going to try and exhaust all options before we accept the pawn, of course. Because that's what we do on this stream. Maybe if we stand up there, on top of that branch. Okay, we can stand up here, so that's a little bit extra height, but I need to be as close to that as possible. We can! Probably not going to help us, but it's worth trying. That is such a hard platform to land on. Oh dear. Let's try this. Oh. Like the tree is mocking me. Okay, there we go. Come on. Let's go! We managed to get up there. Unfortunately, it didn't do anything. Oh. Oh well. It was worth a shot. Okay. Well, might as well reset the level. So. Da 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 da. Okay. Let's update the memo again. I guess we're going to have to assume that each cannon is a force pawn. So we're starting this level with 127 pawns, and this is the amount of pawns it took to get here. Without further ado, let's try and beat this level while collecting as few pawns as possible. Now, unfortunately, for everything we've tried, I can't figure out a way into that cannon without touching that pawn. And even if we could, I don't know if it would matter, depending on the angle. Yeah, there's no way into that cannon without ball-boying that pawn. And it would have just shot us up anyway, so that wouldn't have helped.
How did the place end up like this anyway?
Now, let's see. Maybe we can just... Oh, no, we can't. Oh, what is going on?
Anyway.
There's no collision there. We can run up there, though. Interesting.
Anyway.
Okay. It's not... Why didn't I catch that time? Oh, I wonder. Okay, we have to do this level legit, I think. Not that that matters. It's a fun level. It's just what's to do. Climb up here. All right, there's harpons. That's really good. All right, no pawns there, just harpons. So that's what we're like. Okay, so this can's not too bad. Yeah, thank goodness, Record. Exactly. That one has no pawn. I'm so happy. I see yarn. We're going to need a lot of yarn for that time stop hat. Oh dear. Get it off. Try this again. No! Manhack it? Okay, there we go.
Hi. This is clearly a safe
And that one doesn't have a pawn either, it seems. So that's a relief. Okay. There we go. I don't think this one has a pawn. Okay, good, it doesn't. That's a relief. What is over there? There's a cannon over there. Alright, let's look over here.
I think I spy some treasure.
Ah, it's a side area. Please, no pawns. Ooh, that actually worked. Okay. As I saw all those pawns, I'm like, nope. Let's see if there's some other way we can do this. Please. No! That was epic, but we also collected a pawn, which was my bad. No! Alright, we're starting from here, so technically... Yeah, so technically that's one pawn. Just update the memo. Since there's the one mandatory pawn. Get up here. The other pawn was, of course, an accident. We'll see if we can beat that without... collecting. This is a side area, by the way, chat. Please. No. Yeah, we can't just get it back up there the easy way. We have to do like this. Okay. There we go. And now we avoid that pawn, we're all good. Let's just... It was only a rift token. Oh well. But yeah, I agree, Grecor. That was a fun skip. Because there's a lot more to that than just that section. Died for it. There we go, we got it. Oh, look. Hopefully there's no pawns in this path up here. That's a relief. Get that yarn. Wait! I just saw it. Now we do have to restart the level. Gosh darn it. I should have just dove. Well, here we go again, chat. Let's update the memo. It happens, it happens. Ooh, a time rep. Oh, that one's on the way to Windmill Peak. Okay. Makes sense. Yes, the cats, of course. That's what we're most concerned about. Let's try to head back to the fire, to the lava cake. You know what I find funny, Grecor? You were bringing up how, like, each of those cannons was probably going to be a mandatory pawn, but it's just the first cannon that has a pawn in it. Like, why, Gears for Breakfast? Why? Exactly, it seems to be only the very first one. Left. Right? It was left. I should have leaned left. Well, of course, Grektor. The irony is, it's actually good game design to put the pawns, like, as indicators at the cannons, or at, like, those spinny things, or other areas where you need to go, because that makes the player want to go there anyway for the pawn. So that is good game design. It's just for a challenge run like this, that makes it a lot harder. I know, exactly, Grektor. Alright, fair enough, Copper Nicholson. I hope you have an awesome night. And I hope your plumbing gets fixed. Now up we go.
The Old Windmill is
So, for those who are still in chat, wait, why am I going this way? I'm on autopilot now. So, while I'm working on this, while I'm trying to get us back to the lava cake, for anyone in chat, is anyone working on a project or artwork or some game stuff? If so, what are you working on? Right, fair enough, Copper Nickel. Okay, so I think it's left first, then right. And I think it's left again, and just hold that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, I don't think you did. I don't think you mentioned that, Rekor. You're working on a thesis. That's... I mean, I know those are really hard, but I think it's really cool that you're working on a thesis. So.
This heat is great.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your thesis about? Oh, cool, Dr. Sputnik. You want to start making video essays, but you're having trouble starting the scripts for them. Oh, well, fortunately for you, Dr. Sputnik, I have to do a lot of writing between being, writing Dungeons and Dragons, as well as doing stuff for my game. So, if you need advice for writing stuff, you're always welcome to ask here. So if you don't mind me asking, what are these essays kind of about, and where do you feel you're getting stuck? Ah, Director, so you're doing a theoretical computer science and graph theory. Interesting. We have to restart. Oh, fair enough, Director. I mean, if you do anything for too long without doing it in moderation, it can really start to drag on you, especially with the stress of being a grad student. But I do think it's still cool that you can work on it with a subject that you, at least on paper, enjoy. Really? I wonder why that is, Drakor. Why is graph theory such a... like, really big in the academic circles in Latin America? Because it sounds interesting, I just, I haven't really heard so much about it. That's fair, Redcore. It's probably just the stress of the thesis. Yeah, Dr. Sputnik. as for you, I know you said you were having some trouble writing your essays for your videos. Where do you think you're getting stuck? Is it just you don't know where to start, or do you have some topics in mind but just are having trouble trying to write about those topics? It's left here. Right. Now just hold on.
This heat is great. Oh, it's even hot.
That's last motor. Nope. Okay.
This way for the
Which way are the pawns coming? Right? Okay, there we go. It was just right. Yeah, it's open. There we go. Ooh, there's some treasure here, though, that we didn't get last time. See if we can find it. Oh, Dr. Spudnik. That's, Okay, Dr. Spudnik, you're not alone in feeling that way. That's actually really, really common. And it's not just with writing essays, it's for any sort of content creation. You always end up... It's really easy to compare yourself to either other content creators that you love or other media that you love. And while it's okay to take inspiration from them and such, you really have to... How do I just try this? You have to measure yourself in terms of where you specifically have been and where you want to go. Don't worry about everyone else, because everyone grows at their own rates, and this could be for anything, not just writing essays. It could be game design, it could be engineering, or I guess in Brett's case, computer science. Everyone starts somewhere, and those people those content creators you watch that you really admire, they've probably been working on that stuff for many, which, you know, is a testament to their dedication and love for their subjects. But comparing yourself to someone who's been doing something for years when you're just getting started isn't a fair comparison. So, first and foremost, do your best to try and give yourself perspective. And right now, your perspective is, I'm just starting out, I need to get my feet wet, and I want to do the best I can with this. Does that make sense, Dr. Sputnik? So we're starting the lava cake with 132 pawns. The amount of pawns it took to get here. Without further ado, let's see if we can see how far we can get here. Now there's that one pawn on the cannon that we can't seem to pull. Everything else seems doable so far. Yeah. Besides, of course, Dr. Sputnik, glad to help with that. So that's with regards to perspective. As with regards to what to do with your writing, just, I guess, pick a topic, in this case, an analysis of anime, and just give it your very best shot. Whatever your best is, do that, try editing, and I guarantee you that you will learn stuff along the way. The more you do it, just experience is the best teacher. If you really love and want to do anything, in this case, I guess it's writing essays about anime and such, just do it. Give your best shot at writing your script and editing your video and such, post it, and then try and get some feedback or think about how you could improve your videos or your essays and go from there. You agree, Drekor? Yeah. So experience is the best teacher. You will be far better off if you try to do the work without trying to, doing your best, but not worrying about it being, we'll say, perfect, than you would be if you try to always wonder, well, I'll never be quite as good as, like, such and such person or this video or things like that. Or Maybe it just... Maybe if I just waited on it a little bit more. No, just... Do your best, and do what you love. Ah, that's a good question, Brector. If you don't mind us asking you, Dr. Sputnik, is there any particular anime you're trying to analyze, or is it just anime in general? Or what are your thoughts? Patrick Martin. Ooh. That sounds very rough, Copper Emerson. Go on. Die for it. Oh, there we go. I can't believe we got past that without collecting pawns. Let's go! Can't believe we managed to get that. I don't know if we can stand on top of that fence, but what I do know we can do. Oh, they put an invisible wall there. Of course they did. Oh, is it gonna hurt? Bye, Hackett. Do we have enough for the time stop at? Not even close. We have a long way to go for that. I know, right, Gregor? I really do think like the depth barrier or at the bottom of this level is way lower than it needs to be. I don't know why either. I remember on an earlier attempt at this level, well, we were just like wall sliding on that wall for like almost a minute before we hit it. And I was concerned that we would end up just falling out of the map. But everything seems to have balanced out. Oh no. No. We're going to have to try and damage boost up there. Please. Perfect. Let's go. I see yard. How do? Oh dear. No, 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 no. Well, I mean we're still up here, but we haven't collected unnecessary pawns yet, so no need to restart the level. It took a while to get up here. Yep. Now, and now that we died up here, the music's glitched out. That's kind of funny. Now the music's back. Please. No. Come up. Okay. There we go. I think this is probably going to be the best we can do on that. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We collected one pawn. Let's go. Now it's time to update the chart. Lava cake is one pawn. Ooh, that's good advice, Crackor. I agree. Exactly. Yeah, sharing like your first couple draft essays or videos with just some close friends that you trust is a great idea because they'll give you honest feedback and help you help you not only improve your content but also make you. It also removes a lot of the outside pressure you feel from posting something online and worrying about being judged poorly on your first attempt. Which, you know, that's perfectly normal to feel that way on your first time doing anything. I mean, I don't think you were around for this Gretgor, but the very first time I streamed on Twitch, I was terrified. It took me a few days of just watching other Twitch streamers and asking for advice before I felt comfortable enough trying to stream. And even when I streamed for the first time, it was fun, but I made so many mistakes and had to make some improvements. But you know, yeah, that's the thing. Because I had the experience, I managed to learn, and then by the time I finished my first challenge run, I felt like I had, you know, I feel like I had grown a lot, not only as a Twitch streamer, but also as a person, getting to know new people here on Twitch and build a community. It's been so rewarding, so gratifying. Yeah, exactly, Rekor. You gotta tell them to be sincere and honest with their feedback. Where's the way to the bell? Be around here somewhere, right? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Oh, you want to do an essay on Tayuto-sama Love is War? That's such a fun anime. Ah, I see. So you're afraid, then, Dr. Sputnik, of essentially not doing something you really love justice. I can understand. I can understand that. And if you feel you need to do something else to get your feet wet first, that's, you know, it's perfectly reasonable. And that's certainly one way to do it. Ah, fair enough, Rekor. You started watching around Vermilion Wasteland. That does make sense. You say about halfway through the Crosscode level 1 run. You realize that was only, just by the number of episodes, I think that was only like a third of the way through, but the point taken. But, to Rekor's kind of point there, Dr. Sputnik, Crosscode is one of my favorite games of all time, and despite that, it's why I decided to be first on this Twitch channel and I guess YouTube channel, because I absolutely adore that game. Now, if I were able to start the Noah speedrun from scratch now, knowing what I know now, I think I could have done a better job with making the streams fun and such, but all in all, it was still really gratifying to do something because I loved it. So, if you really love Tayuto-sama Love is War and you want to write video essays about it, go for it. Even if you're doing it for your first time, you'll feel a lot more motivated to do something you love than to do something you only have kind of half your heart in, if that makes sense. Aw, thank you so much for the compliment, Rekor. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad hearing you say that I'm your favorite Twitch streamer actually does, it really warms my heart. I take that as a huge compliment because it's, when you're starting out in anything, it's really tough to grow. So, I'm glad you really enjoy what I do. I'm glad I can entertain you. It's a lot of fun chatting with you and, embracing the memes, of course. Now, the Twilight Bell is an interesting level. It's kind of middle of the road for me in terms of level design and such. So I will say it does make great use of the Dweller Mask mechanic, as you can see here with all these partially greened out platforms. Get up here. Just. Ah, it's just a red token. Okay. Oh, that section. This looks like it could be tough. Real question. Can I hit that bell with the brewing hat? I don't think I can. Okay. Okay, thank goodness we did that. I can't believe we did that. That could have been a lot worse. Right? Okay. Left? Ugh. Left? No. Right? Oof. I see, Director. So you play a lot of indie stuff. That's cool. Indie games are a lot of fun, and I find them to be really... I've enjoyed a lot of indie games more recently than I have AAA titles, and that's saying something. Alright, so I think those think that's 5 mandatory pawns, if I'm being honest, just by the way it's all set up. That's a shame. I guess it is kind of where we're at. It's all because of this one last section, too. Well, probably have to add that to the pawn counter. Oh. Twilight Bell is 5 mandatory pawns right off the bat. So, we're starting the Twilight Bell with 137 pawns, and this is the amount of pawns it took to get here. It took 5 pawns for us to get here on the zip lines here, so that's mandatory. As well as 9 pawns just to get into Alpine Skyline and Gym. And without further ado, let's try and beat the Twilight Bell.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's fair, Rektor. There's a lot going on with AAA titles in the video game industry. Between the... How can I describe it? There are so many different ways to look at it. For one thing, you have the issue of pre-orders and such, and the issue with pre-orders is that you have pre-order bonuses and stuff which inflate the sale. How did we... Okay, I think we just accidentally avoided pawns, but that works. And now we have to... Oh. Oh. Oh, it's a death. Okay. As well update the memo. So we're starting this level with this many pawns. This is the amount of pawns just to get here, 5 of which were mandatory because of the zip line. And without further ado, let's try and beat the Twilight Bell. Alright, fair enough, Rektor. Hope you enjoy your dinner. Now let's try and do a checkpoint step. Perfect. Now, need to stay on the far left. There we go. Got out. Nice. Okay, fair enough, Rektor. I don't think I hope you have an awesome night then. If you just remain in stream, you'll be carried along for the raid anyway, I think. Rain another Twitch channel. Can I wall run on that? Oh, I can. There we go. Now we just need to get up there carefully. This is such a... I do enjoy, chat, how it blends the mechanics we've learned previously in such a unique way here by making it so that we can't, essentially having sort of an anti version of the platforms there. It leads to some really interesting collision detection. And I'm glad that they introduced that in a controlled environment. Now to see if we can just get there. I remember this level being quite lengthy. Because there's so many different areas. I wonder. Wait, please. Let's go. I think we just skipped a big chunk of the level there. This looks really, really, really bad. Welcome back, Copper Nicholson. Crackpots. I do not approve. Okay, so if we hit that, it's going to give us time to actually get over there, I think, and hit that bell. Put the Dweller Mast first for safekeeping. Try to avoid all these ponds. Well, now we definitely have to restart the level, which is a real shame considering how far we got. Time for another death for the death counter. Take the memo. Okay. Oh. So we're starting this in the Twilight Bell with the May pawns, and this is the amount of pawns to get here. 5 of the pawns were mandatory on the zip lines to get here. Without further ado, let's try and beat this level. So, first things first is just to do a little checkpoint step to avoid those pawns. And we try to stay on the very edge there. Up here. Ah. Try this. Best we can use the platforms. There we go. I really wonder how they programmed that whole collision thing with the dweller mass. Just it seems like it would be pretty complicated just from the way I'm looking at it. Here. Roll to get as high up there as possible, so and make that flower design. Hop around. For it. No! Why? It happens, chat. It definitely happens. Alright. So we're starting Twilight Bell with this many pawns. This is the amount of pawns to get here. 5 of the pawns were mandatory on the zip lines in order to get here. And without further ado, try and beat this level. Right at the checkpoint. There we go. Edge there. I'm sorry to hear that, Copper Nicholson. I hope your Wi-Fi gets fixed. Let's see if we can get up there. Oh, this is the Twilight Bell, Copper Nicholson. It's a very strange level, as you can see. It makes use of the Dweller mask mechanics a lot. Round. There we go. I think we just have to hit that. Yay! Now we need to get over there. Such a big level. Come on, okay. Let's see, how do we get up there? Alright, good to hear you have some of your water back, so that's good. Let's see. Can I make that jump? No, I can't. That's very questionable. So, let's try going back this way. There we go. Ooh, this looks tricky. But I see yarn. Get it. Give me the yarn. Alright, Copper Nettleson, I know you're having a rough day, but you've got to stop with that negative attitude. It's not going to help you if you keep expressing mean thoughts like that. Have you ever heard of self-fulfilling prophecies? It sounds like you've had a rough day, but things do get better over time. Here. Okay, thankfully we didn't collect a pawn there, so that's okay. Oh, let's head on up. See if we can. Ourselves over there. No. There we go. Hop up here. Try this again, see if we can get that. I do enjoy how eerie the music here is here, though. It's just so mysterious. Can I make that jump? No, I don't think. We won't have enough. No. I do think we can... Sure. That was an unnecessary pawn. This is the Twilight Bell level copper. It's still an Alpine Skyline, it's just... It's different. This. Okay, so we're starting this level with this many pawns. This is the amount of pawns it took to get here. Of note, it took 5 pawns on the zip lines to get here. Without further ado, see how we do in this level. No, Copper Nicholson. We actually did manage to complete the lava cake level earlier. It turned out that just that one cannon at the very start has a pawn. All the others didn't. So, it's a shame, really, because if not for that one pawn, we might have been able to do that level particularly pawnless. But then again, all the levels in Alpine Skyline aren't truly pawnless because that opening section requires us to hit my pawn because of the spinny things to open up the zip line to even get into the main world proper. I don't think you'd be hungry for a lava cake, Copper Nicholson. Those are very dangerous. As we saw, Hat Kid got burned so many times in that level, so probably not the best thing. We have to get the bell. Down here. Dive that way. Large mask. Okay, that was good. Alright. Okay, I've already got that, I guess. But just to show we get up here. Head over here, because this looks... Oh dear. There we go. Try to avoid the fall down. There we go. That's better. Okay. Hopefully there's not a pawn behind that door. Please don't be a pawn behind the door. Okay, thank goodness. Pawn's there. That's a fun little mechanic, by the way, just using the door mask to lift the dates up. Get up there, though. No, Copper Nicholson. I'm the kind of engineer that, I guess, well, how do I describe it? My understanding of my career path is that I'm a project engineer, which means I do more things like, Hey, Grekor, thank you so much for coming back. How was dinner? We made more progress in Twilight Bell. It's just, it's just a process, as you can see. I don't remember where to go in that. There. Is that even there? Oh. Oh, I see. This lets us get over there. Please no pawns. Thank goodness. Now, one mask. But yeah, so what I do is more so like trying to make sure projects are continuing to move forward and doing everything I can to facilitate that, as while also having an engineering background. Oh, I see. So we need to lower the gates. Right. There we go. And we need another key. I think it's in here. Yep. Oh dear. This could be tricky. I think what we have to do is get... No, wait a minute. Oh, don't tell me. Do we have to... Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is a fun puzzle. It's just, Isn't that cool how it's like mixing so many mechanics together? It is really cool. Right, Rector? And now we have to get back out, which means that, use the burn again. Exactly, Rector. It's such a good combination of clever mechanics. Alright. Well, we can just dive from here. There we go. Now we just hop on up. We're still doing good on pump, I think. If the memo is correct. Yep. So far, the only pawns we had to get were the 5 from the zip line to get here, so that's good. But that might change considering what I'm seeing here. This is not ideal. Stand there? No. Stand on top of the door. Oh, we can. Look at that, chat. Doing the game the wrong way. Let's go. Think dwellers now. Of course. We worked so hard to avoid that. No. This level is mocking me. It's all good. As long as we're having fun, that's what matters. All right. So I know the pawn counter is going up, but for the record, because of the checkpoints, we would technically be at 142. Since they should have respawned by now. Let's see what we did before. Get on top of the door. There we go. Yep, the pawns respawn, so let's see if we can avoid those. Please. Ladder? Ladder? There we go. I don't know, Drakor. It was being very bizarre. But thankfully, we're up here. And now it's just a walk up to the end, I think. Alright, so technically, we were able to do the level Ponless. It's just the wire to get here. The skyline to get here is S5 pawns, so it's just kind of how it is. Take a look at the chart. Yep, 5 pawns for the Twilight Bell. Alrighty. Take them out. And let's, since it is getting towards 9 o'clock, I am going to just try to reach the birdhouse level. And we'll see. Well, Copper Nicholson and Drakor, even if you're really stressed out with your current projects, they will all be finished eventually. This is coming from... I remember, especially during my last year of college, there were so many projects where there was just so much stress and you just wish that it was all over. But eventually, you know, you finish your work. Then you move on to the next thing. So, one day... Copper Nicholson, you'll be finished working on that house, and one day, Drakor, you will be finished with your thesis. Alright. Oh boy, this looks tricky. Unless we can jump... Can we jump on those? I don't think we can. Unless... What if we go to the right?
Hey! This way doesn't lead to any peaks.
I think... Right here.
Hey! This way!
This way. And there we go. This will be a good way for us to skip that pawn section down there. But first, let's see if there are any things in the side areas. Please no pawns, please no pawns. There we go. I see a rift token, which is always nice, but I think there's a chest way up there somewhere. So, we'll find out. Oh dear. The cats are back. Not the cats. That rift token is tempting, but I see pawns, so no. Oh dear. Why? Ow, 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 ow. Wait. They drop pawns. No. Rector. I did. I pet the cats, and the cats gave me pawns. It was a mistake. And I saw that. It means we have enough timepieces to reach the Yakuza Metro, but I don't want to jump to any conclusions there, chat, because we do need to make sure that we have enough timepieces. We're trying to do the minimum amount out of pawns first. So we'll have to map things out at some point. But I'll be very excited when we go to Yakuza Metro, because that is my favorite, that's definitely my favorite chapter in this game. It's just so well done. The only thing I think Yakuza Metro could do better is I wish they had an actual boss fight for its finale. But beyond that, I think it's the best A Hat in Time has to offer. Fair enough, Rekor. If you want to try that, feel free to. But I'm just going to give you a heads up that it's really challenging. My suggestion would be try to go the way I did to get to the lab once you have the Dweller Mask unlocked, and see if you can go to Alpine Skyline early. Oh, you're just going to try using commands. Okay, Rekor, if you can figure that out, fair enough. The spot that's really important is you want to see if you can check Hat Kid's room, because that's the way to get to Subcon Forest, which, as we've seen, has a lot of opportunities for Ponless timepieces. Honestly, Copper Nicholson, do not drink anything that would inebriate you. Water is probably the best thing you can drink. Just keeps you hydrated, keeps you focused, doesn't mess with your mind. Well, okay, then either try to save water or buy some bottled water. Because honestly, if you do have to drink something, that's what I would suggest. Or if not, then nothing at all at that point, I guess. Well, that's a good point, Dr. Sled. Orange juice is pretty good. Just nothing with caffeine and nothing with alcohol. You don't want anything like that. Just something nice and simple. Water or orange juice or lemonade. Let's try this again. I know the cats are here. Okay. That's there. I would not recommend soda. Just because caffeine can make you... It can really... Either having too much caffeine or sugar can really make you jittery or nervous or hyper anxious or things like that. And you don't want any of that. You just want to be yourself, nice and focused. You want to basically present the best you can. Of course. No. Do not drink that, Copper Nicholson. I think it's up there. I don't remember where we have to go. Oh, it's over there. Dive. Oh dear. Why? Okay, we're good. It's just the hat. Where to go? Oh, there it is. I see it. Why? Alright. Now Relic, let's go. Now let's see if we can reach the level proper. Yeah, Copper Nicholson, the stuff you're posting right now really isn't funny. Got it. Stay away from that pawn. Okay. We're good. Try and get some bounce here. Die for it. Perfect.
Make sure you swing towards the path you want.
Oh dear. I might have accidentally minimized some things, but that is okay. Let us continue on. Please no pawns. Please no pawns. I see pawns. Right? Okay. Left. Yeah, we'll wanna lean left. And... okay, we're good. Now we just need to get to a horn. Oh yeah, probably a Steam Tomcat, Copper Nicholson. Oh, we can't stand there. Okay. Alright, game. Oh, it messed me up. There we go. Okay. Thank goodness. Really? Banjo-Kazooie? I'm not sure why. Maybe it's the stat around here. Does this kind of look like some of the Banjo-Kazooie games, Rector? Horde! I like how the birds are just standing there aghast like, she blew the horn. Why did she blow the horn? Well, thankfully we can do that, Ponless. Now we just need to return the way we came. Okay, I think it's... F, please. Right? I want to say? Yeah, we're good. Now the way to the birdhouse. Odds. Odds. Okay, we can avoid those, thank goodness. I like how we're still not at the birdhouse. It is such a long ways away, isn't it? Oh well. We're making to progress, though. Oh, we're supposed to be on that ladder, aren't we? Yeah, we are. Okay, that works. And thankfully, that box for some reason didn't drop on, so that's early. There a skip we can do here? There might be. Can I stand there? No, I cannot. Okay. Get out of here. I need a thing. Or not. Oh, we can just go the regular route. Okay. Head over here. Hop up here. That's the way we have to get out there. Thankfully, no pawns. See a pawn. Let's try and get on. There we go. Man, the route to the birdhouse is really, really tricky. Dive. Let's go. Yart. Hooray! Huzzah! Oh, cool. You enjoyed Ukulele. I actually haven't played it, Record. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but as long as you enjoyed it, that's what's important. There we go. Alright, this is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Please, no pawns. Alright, thank goodness. Wow. Well, I did not expect us to get here without collecting any pawns, but that was really good. So, we're starting the birdhouse with this many pawns, and this is the amount of pawns it took to get here. And thankfully, no pawns had to be collected on the way on the zip lines here. Without further ado, let's try to beat this level. Oh dear, this looks like it's going to be tricky. Round. Good. Please don't drop pawns. Good. That Copper Nicholson was the shopkeeper. Oh, I remember those things. Those explosive birds are very dangerous. I see a chest. I want it. Let's go, more yarn. Okay, wait from there.
There's something strange about
Okay, that was spooky. Done. Alright. So I don't think there's any way to skip this part, but there is, yeah. We have to go through the inside here, but that should be no big deal. I always enjoyed this level just because it feels so imaginative, being like a huge birdhouse. Now let's try to get up this way. Okay, so far so good. There's just... I feel like I have to tread very, very carefully here. There's pawns everywhere. Okay. I think we're supposed to go that way, but... I, like, walk on the edge. Goodness. Okay, another egg. Perfect. Please just be on. Thank goodness. Right. And there is President there. I think the correct way to get out there is to go around, but maybe... Will that work? No, there's not enough collision. Alright. Charge and try this. There we go. There's another room. And just hop back that way. Okay. Now we'll just dive. Hop up here. Avoid the bully. Hopefully this doesn't have pawns. If it does, we'll be in trouble. Thank goodness, no pawns. There's a way to get up there, Chad. It's just I think it requires the no bonk badge. Yeah. Oh. Maybe if I like dive up there. Yeah. It requires no bonk. Oh well. I guess we'll have to do this the correct way, but that's okay. Alright, thankfully no pawns there. Fall through there. That looks like it'll be a tricky gap. Okay, just back for it. Perfect. Alright, now just get out of here. Okay. It's okay. We're okay. Hop around. Good, very, very lightly. Very, very lightly. We're already doing so well, so I don't want to jinx it. Okay. Hop around. That was so lucky. Okay, we're okay. We just need to... Not that. Okay, thank goodness we didn't collect a pawn, but... Now we have to do that section again, which I don't like. That works. Well, that'll take us up there. I don't know if that's worth it. We want the butcher to go. I think it actually is. Okay. Please, no pawns. Okay, no pawns. Okay, it's not the way to go, but there's stuff over here. What? Oh, yeah. Yep. It's okay. Oh, right, we do have to go down there because there's a really, really tall ladder. Somewhere around here. Oh yeah, there's the super tall ladder. Well, that worked. Hopefully there's no pawns on this ladder. Hopefully. Alright, we're good. There's something up there. Let's check it out. Please don't drop pawns, thank goodness. A sticker! Look at it, chat. Let's see. Let's take a look at this one. That's fun. What is out? There's something out here. I see. There we go. Need that yarn. I want it. Go back around where we were. I will say the Death Wish level for this, the Death Wish variant of this level is really, really challenging because what you have to do is try to beat the level without defeating any birds, and that includes the egg bombs, so you can't wake them, and it makes it really hard. I feel like we're missing something here. Out here. Okay, that's not bad, but clearly, oh yeah, we have to get to that horn first. I forgot about that. Oh well. We'll get there. It's just a question of when, not if. Here. Careful. Way up there is, yeah. So, back to the ladder. That looks tricky. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to do a step. So, might require no bond, as usual. Actually, wait, we can... yeah. It would require no bond. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. Look at this, chat. Look at this. We're able to get up here, at least. I think we're supposed to go over there, but it's risky, or up here. I can't believe that worked. Unfortunately, I'm not sure what we can do from here, but I'm trying to see if maybe there's enough. Oh no, oh no. That's why I was. Thank goodness we didn't touch any pawns, but still. Yep, Hackett is now a burb, exactly. Or we could just do that. Now, of course, they put spikes there to deter us from that, but. We need spikes. Definitely more. Let's try that again. I'm learning so much about this level. Did we do that last time? Like right there. And up. Like that. There we go. Now, this doesn't really seem to do a whole lot for us, but... Unless... Please. No, 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 no. Well, Hackett is now burb. Exactly. I'm a burb now? Well, I guess technically with that passport I got from DJ Bruce, that would make me a burb. But if I'm burp, why can't I fly? I don't know. Honestly, let's try to do this the correct way, chat, just because it does seem to be feeling second thought. I know if we can get on top of that birdhouse up there, we can easily dive to the horn. It's just a question of, can we stand on... Okay, we can. So this is very, very spooky. No! Alright. Well, we did some routing, but... definitely don't have to try that again. Ah. Well. Alright. Nah, I think it's getting late. I've got to wrap this up. Sorry, chat. I still think doing 3 levels in Alpine Skyline is good progress. So yeah, I will start to wrap things up. If you're in chat, feel free to stick around. I am going to be doing a raid tonight. But if you're watching on YouTube and you enjoy what you saw, please consider subscribing on YouTube. It's free. You can always change your mind later. It's a great way to show support. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you have an awesome day.